Welcome back, and as you all know, our preseason X this month we'll be playing Wrexham, our first match on 27, and then we get to play either Man City or Inter. Then our last match is it Man City or Madrid? I don't know, but it's Wrexham. Is our first preseason match, and today I'm here to give a possible lineup. What I believe Enzo Maresca would line up with as his first Chelsea lineup, for the preseason. And then this will only be done with transfers that has been confirmed. Get me? As of when I'm shooting this video, transfer that has been confirmed that are done deal. When I mean done deal, unveiled, that are done. You get me? If there are people to join up, before when I'm going to drop it, then you just have to adjust with it, this thing. But I'm just going to go with basically only players that are done deal, gets, and then Enzo Maresca will be lining up 4-4-3-3. I want to say 4-4-3. Remind me when Todd Bowley told Thomas Tuchel to play 4-4-3. So our lineup will be 4-3-3. So and then here's my lineup, and I'll be explaining my reasons why I made each and every one of the picks I made there. Starting from Robert Sanchez. Reports has it that Robert Sanchez is will be Chelsea #1 keeper as of next season. But with the board, and I'm not sure the board is confident with Robert Sanchez, so they have to make sure, is this the guy we want to move in with? So this match is the best match to test him and see what he can offer, what he can do, to test him, and see if he shoots in. Another thing is that I think he will be the only available goalkeeper. He's around Cobham, he's training now. Petrovic maybe he's on his holiday because he was because he went to Euro, so he's going to be doing the holiday stuff. And then so Petrovic is the only available first choice keeper, so they are going to be testing him to see if he shoots what Enzo Maresca wants in the team. You get, so Robert Sanchez starts in goal for us. I'm not confident about it. It's not the brightest choices we have, but that's all we have. And then that brings me to the right wing. We'll be having Reece James starting. And why is that Reece James has been out for almost all this is almost the whole part of last season. Because he was out injured. So I think in this preseason he's going to be, he needs to come back and then get his match fitness up and play. You can see he was at they have been training, he's performing, and regarding that, we won't be having him for our first 2-3 matches because of the red card he got against Newcastle, Aston Villa. I'm not sure yet. I can't remember again, but because of that red card, he's not going to be playing. So he's going to be starting, so he can get his fitness up and know whether Maresca inverting the right wing. You get me? So he's going to be playing more of an inverted role. I'm saying this from what Maresca played at Leicester City. Maybe he comes in and maybe does it from the other wing, which is the Cucurella wing. So from what he played at Leicester City, James is likely to invert, and that's a role that suits him perfectly. He has played as a midfield for Wigan when he was at loan at Wigan. He played as a midfield for the Chelsea youth team. So I think that would be an easy job, and James I think he's going to adapt very, very good. And we need to see. We haven't seen much of Reece James of recent, so we need to see much of Reece James. And I think he's going to be starting. You all can say Malo Gusto, but Malo Gusto is quite going to make it his mark. He's starting the first 2-3 games for Chelsea next season, definitely. So he will have his chance. I think maybe second half sub and stuff, but James will be starting. And then we'll go back to the centre back, the 2 centre back, and I'll be going. My pick is Levi Cowell and Tosin Adrebayo. Adrebayo is the right, and then Tosin as the left centre back. And reasons why is that Cowell, he didn't play much of a central defender last season, and I think he's going to fit in well in this Enzo Maresca's um, system, because he has, apart from being a very good defender, he has a very good passing range. He passes the ball very, very good. You know, you get me. He's a good passer of the ball. He can actually, he's a ball playing defender. So I think he's going to sit in. I think the system is going to favor him. He's going to, just settling into that system. And and he was injured as well, so he needs to get his match fitness up. Chelsea regard him as one of the important players, and I think maybe during his last extension, there were maybe clauses of like he has to be getting much of a game time. So I think he should be starting for us at the centre back with our new signing Tosin Adrabayo. I think we should equally use this opportunity to check him out and see what he can offer, how he suits into the plan, if he can play, and just check him out, and so Chelsea fans can equally see him. So, and then we go to the left side of the pitch. That will be Ben Chilwell. Yeah, I'll be going with Ben Chilwell because number one, I think as of now he's going to be the natural left back at Chelsea at this moment, because Cucurella is still on the Euros, and even if he got kicked out, are they playing Wednesday or Thursday? He's still going to go for his holiday before coming back, and then Ben Chilwell, that gives Ben Chilwell a head start because he has been around the team training, and this is opportunity for Chilwell if he's going to do something impressive. Chilwell is a player that every Chelsea fan is looking at him like he's finished now, and I think this would be a very wonderful opportunity for him to prove us all wrong, which I would love us to, if they haven't sold him by then. So Ben Chilwell will be the player I would see at the left back wing, and he's a very good left back option, but I can't say same based on recent form and what we have seen of recent of him. And then now we'll be going at the midfield. We'll be playing defensive midfielder. I think Romeo Lavia. Now you can say Romeo Lavia hasn't been playing, he has been injured and stuff. Yeah, I know. But Chelsea didn't pay £58 million for Romeo Lavia to come and be sitting on the bench. He was out for the almost last season, throughout last season, and I think this is his chance for him to get back into the team, get his match fitness up, and then and I think he's the best fit for that because Casado just finished with this Copa America, and I think he's already, if he's not back yet, but we all know the qualities of Moses Casado, so we won't be starting him for Wrexham. You get me? So Romeo Lavia is my pick, and he's a player every Chelsea fan wants to see play, and he's a player that has worked under Enzo Maresca before. I think they worked at the youth setup of Man City. He was one of his players there, and I'm sure that even if all the players I'll be picking on this list might not be the initial pick, I think he definitely starts for against the match against Wrexham. He starts our first match against Wrexham, and then the left side of the pitch, the new man, Kenny. If I don't know how to pronounce, but anyhow, Kenny Drewsby Hall. So Drewsby Hall will be starting on the left side of the midfield. He's a left-footed midfielder, so I think he'll use this opportunity and show Chelsea fans what he has. I want to see him play. I didn't really watch much of him because there we are in the championship. So I want to really, really see him play. But highlight shows he's a very good player. But any player can be good on highlights. Even me, if you make highlight of me and pick up where I was good with the ball and don't show where I was shit with the ball, that would make a very good scouting, anything. But highlights, we don't judge players off highlights. But the numbers are there. Numbers don't lie. He has a very good number, and he's a player that I think is going to start there. because likes of Enzo might still be at the Copa America, Gallagher might still be at the Euros. But even if they are kicked out, there must have gone on holidays and stuff. And Drusby Hall has been training ahead of time, so I think they get the opportunity to kind of play the first match of this match in the preseason, and we'll move to the attacking side of the pitch, the right um, wing. I'll be going with Noni Madueke. Yeah, because okay, because at Leicester City, Moresca has this system of like the wing, taking one or two players, dribbling, and I think he's the apart from him and Rich James, I think he's the only player. These are the only two players I know that can come on, take one or two players and move and dribble past them that I know at the club. Mudrik, he tries, but he's not really good at it. Palmer, he tries, but compared to these two players, no. He has these two players are like they are the cream de la cream of this in the Chelsea squad, not like overall, but like they are we got, and they're very good at it. So I think Madueke definitely starts at that right wing. You get me? Kopama will be available. Maybe an Angelo. Maybe they start an Angelo. You get me? Or Morello or stuff like that. Those guys, no boys. They will be around the team. Maybe they start, but I think Madueke definitely starts there. And then the left side will be going to. That's quite simple. The left side, we were going to start Mudrik. I think Mudrik starts at the left side. Mudrik was supposed to be on break for after being at the Euro, but he's quite back at training. He was at Cobham. He's at Cobham training for the first Enzo Moresca training. He's back very fast than every other person. So Mudrik is back, and I think Mudrik gets his chance. Sorry, gets a chance to prove himself under Enzo Moresca. Mudrik is this talent. He's still raw. Maybe he needs a coach like Enzo Moresca to get his arm around him and tell him, "You are my guy. I want you to go do this job for me." He's very pacey. He tries. I think we might be seeing the best of Mudrik this season. So I think that's why I think he makes my lineup, and we don't really have much option at that left wing. And they're not going to start Nkunku there. Now, the number 9. Now, the number 9 is actually the toughest for me because initially I would have said McGew. I would have wanted McGew to start, but that won't be the case. Jackson is definitely not starting there. I think he's back at Cobham. He's training. I think back early before the time he was set to be for the preseason, because last time we heard of him, he was injured. But I saw him today. Man was lifting weight. He was lifting weight at Cobham and shit. But I don't think he's going to start there. The man I think is going to start the number 9 for Chelsea is going to be what's his name again? Christopher Nkunku. Yeah, he's not my option, but I think the Chelsea board say that they are going to assess Nkunku as a 9 and see what happens in the preseason. And I think it's going to start from this match. So that's the easy guess. Nkunku starts as a number 9, or Maguire starts and Nkunku comes in as a sub. That's my prediction for the Chelsea starting 11, and then players like Gil Jackson, the Marelo, Casidai, all of them, they are definitely going to get their chances to play as well, maybe as a sub. But what do you tell me what you think of my first 11? Say guess my first 11, and tell me where you think they should make changes. Make your own changes in the comment section, and then so we can interact. So that's my first 11. So tell me what you think about it, and then see you in the next one. It go be.